All right, so then play the other one, I guess. Play that other one, their reaction to it. I'm a little confused because it's both, they're both by my lost interest. So I don't know what the fuck's going on.
TV just texted me.
Uh-oh.
Almost want to send him a link.
Do not go check the chicken. It's fine.
No,
Bob,
I mean,
Bob, say you want to go on.
Yeah, text them you want the link. So now, just so everybody's up to speed, a few shows ago, John made a challenge, or he said that he's a better comic than Bob, and he would.
Again, these clowns are the same melt clowns. John made a challenge. He didn't make a challenge. He probably just said he was better than Bob at comedy. And they're like, we're going to have a fake thing where we're going to bet because John challenged Bob. And these guys are talking about their stand-up, how good they are at stand-up. They're good at watching Stuttering John clips. That's all they fucking do. And then they'll be like, Kevin does it too. Yeah, when our guest canceled because someone committed suicide. Also, don't live in the woods.
Yeah.
The gist of what he said?
Yeah, like we'd each headline one show.
Right. So you texted him that offer today.
Yeah.
But he is taking it as if you're like you're a battered woman and you're looking for a way to leave your husband. Like it's wild. He's taking this as you guys are going to be friends and you're going to start working.
No, that's how everybody takes it. Ultimately, all these clowns are going to go on a tour. This has been the biggest buildup. This is like the biggest buildup to some wrestling WWE fucking confederation thing at the Stratosphere, where they're like, hey, you know what? Let's just keep building it, and eventually we'll do a tour, and we'll all get rich.
Just from this text.
We're doing the contest right now.
That's what I'm saying. He challenged you, so you said, okay.
He didn't challenge him. He said he was better than him. Well, how is that a fucking challenge? Bobby Kelly, I'm better than you at comedy. Let's have a joke off. These fucking clowns. Ray, you'll never be on the show again. Ghost roast or not.
Pick up a pen.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Ray's like, Stuttering John said he's better than me, so I'm going to do a ghost roast. That's literally what they're doing. Stuttering John said he was better than Bob Levy, so now we're going to have a competition, even though it's all fake.
And it's basically just me and him, and that's it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. You do an hour one night. He does an hour one night.
Right. Bob does an hour.
It's a two-night event. Then they vote after the second night.
Yep. Then everybody votes.
It seems like the second person would have an unfair advantage.
There's going to be 14 people. Wait, is it going to be the same night or different nights?
I think. Oh, maybe he's saying the same night.
Okay, so I'm going to set up a show.
But
you headline.
He thinks you're reaching out to him.
And it's basically just me and him, and that's it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. You do an hour one night. He does an hour one night.
Yeah, he's saying two different nights.
So,
wait, so they're not on the same night?
No,
they're
audience
with
has
different
to
crowds.
They have to come back. No, the same audience has to come back.
I'm
guessing.
You can't have
how
two
do you
different
vote?
crowds if
How do
you're
you
going to
vote?
have a.
Yeah, if it's two different crowds.
This makes as much sense as the ghost roast.
is there a bet as well?
Richard
You
Lewis.
said you wanted to do money for it too, right?
Well, yeah, I figure whatever the door is, the winner
6 times 20. What's that? $120.
would get, and also,
John's walking out with a door.
also,
He walked out with a door. He has a door.
I'm gonna fit this on a motorcycle.
we put up 2,000 each, so there's a chance of walking out
2,000
with,
each.
you know.
Oh, so the loser gets nothing.
No,
Winner take
I
all.
love that.
It's like
I
Hunger
love that.
Games.
So
that's what a
2,000
competition is. You know
That's
what I
right.
mean?
That's right.
You don't give second place when there's two people.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Bob's a genius. Well, these clowns really think so. They're going to have a bet. I mean, nobody ever just goes. It doesn't even make any sense. How you gonna have a? Yeah, 2 different nights. You each do an hour with 2 different crowds, and then who bets? Who decides who wins? The first crowd or the second crowd? And then no one ever points out like, hey, we're just a bunch of idiots. The ghost roast makes more sense.
here's the thing: 2,000 a guy. So and the door, whatever the cut is of the door,
Yeah.
winner take all.
Winner take all. And that's it. And then if he wants
How do you decide the winner? And that's it?
to double down, we'll go to fucking racquetball.
Listen to this. Listen.
John, it's Bob Levy. Let me know when you're coming to New York. I need time to book a weekend for us. You headline one show, I headline the other show.
Sure.
Now I don't know if that's true.
It's
Now I'm not sure how that's going to go with the
Fake text. It's a fake text.
shitware. But look, Bob, you seem so angry with me in Atlantic City.
Okay, here's a point that I go by in life. If you want to talk to somebody, you don't do it in front of your fucking group. You know what I mean? With your people around. You're going to talk to somebody, you talk to them alone. You know?
What the fuck is he talking about? He just
Remember
watched
he said
Goodfellas?
he was gonna fly Chad up and talk to him man to man in the backyard. He's
Bob,
school. Bob's old school.
Bob talked to me in front of. He was standing there with his wife and
Yeah.
beloved Chatter.
And a cover band.
How? What? He didn't try to pull me aside. He goes, Kevin, you know my
Wow.
rule.
Yeah,
You know what I try to do. I like how everybody went to Atlantic City looking for apologies.
Yeah,
But no, everybody. I mean, John wanted an apology from Melton,
right.
and then Bob wanted an apology from John.
For Gina from John.
For
right?
Gina, and then
Yeah.
Bob, and then so everybody was wanting an apology about family members, and Bob's
Mhm.
like, "You don't do it in front of your crowd. I pull you over to where the slot machines are, where there's no one. I mean, I don't even understand. These guys are fucking idiots.
Good enough then.
Exactly. Why is he asking for an apology from you for something you already apologized to him for, and he accepted the apology?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Right. So now he's trying to kind of put you on display in front of his people.
group, and that's not
Gotcha.
going to happen.
What's his group? Who? He has a stutterer. He has a group of stutterers.
Maybe.
Where's John's group? You mean Hitman Dan and Broccoli?
Dawn.
John didn't have a group there.
Bobby Tags.
Yeah, text and say, do you want me to come on?
Mike Morris whispered like that. Nobody would hear it. Like nobody would hear it.
Like it's
Bob,
not a
Bob,
broadcast.
Bob, text him. Shh.
Let me see.
What
And go
happened?
on there and just tell him what you would have told him. Look, he doesn't
Okay,
have his
wait.
crew around him. It's just him on his show.
What crew? He didn't have a crew in Atlantic City. I was there. I saw John's crew. He didn't have a crew. He had Hitman Dan, who limps with a cane. That's his crew, and Hitman Dan's wife that Broccoli had to pay for. What the fuck is happening? Look at him. This is the show. This is their show. Bob, don't do it. You guys don't do. No, John don't have his crew.
Should I go on as your agent? though?
Somebody
They just
say
forward the link
something.
to
No,
me.
easy.
He won't even let me on.
He's like Mike Moore's like literally laughs at anything. He's like a laugh track, but it's like
He's too much of a pussy.
yeah, he's a pussy where they sit around and shit on John all day. Bob was afraid to even approach me at the Atlantic City, but he's a pussy.
Yeah, he said that you were a hack, I believe was the word he used,
He is a hack. That's indisputable.
doing crowd work.
That's all Bob does is crowd work. Sorry, Bob. Bob, you know that's true.
Send me the link to my email, and I'll explain the comedy shows, what the competition is, and you want to do it, I'm in. Competition?
He's like Fred Flintstone. Competition?
Yeah.
Competition.
Takes off in his car.
Who said anything about it? First of all, these clowns are such clowns. Because John said he was funnier than Bob. Now Bob started a competition that John's not even aware of, just like the Ghost Roast. Bob, why don't you do a competition with John and have him not there? You do an hour, And then the crowd can vote on who's better, you who just did an hour or John who's not there. You'll probably win that.
Fucking competition.
But
Ah,
that's what he
pussy!
said.
Oh, this is the best. All this complimentary bullshit at the start, and now here we go. I told you.
But this is what he wants. He's
Yes.
been
Of
saying that
course.
he can beat me in a competition,
Of course.
hands down.
The fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. All right, that was worthwhile. Listen, Bob. Bob, I'll compete with you. Let's do an hour each, Bob.
Yeah.
Let's do an hour each. You set up the venue. I'll do an hour one night, and you do the next hour with totally different crowds. And then who's gonna vote? And then who gets the door? And then who holds the 2,000 each? How are we gonna do it, Bob? Or you could also just go, Bob. Have you ever done stand up on TV, Bob? I like how these guys acting like they can't sell any tickets. They have no TV stand-up credits, and they're like, "We're good comics, right, Mike Morris?"